Natty Slicky Slickster coming at you with another video because there's something that has just been itching at me for quite some time now, a few weeks now. And you can guess from the title of this video what this is going to be about. I know you guys are smart. Nonetheless, guess what we're going to do before we move on to that topic? Some bench press. See the bar? Today, we've got 260 pounds, and we're gonna be doing that for 5 sets of 5 reps. So as you can see, these weights are getting pretty damn heavy. I may have to change this program up in a bit, depending once I start to plateau or stall with the weights. But as of right now, I think we're gonna keep it with the 5s. Nonetheless, let's get to the topic at hand. So a few weeks ago, Vegan Gains had a live stream, as he normally does. The guy live streams all the time. Essentially, it was like one of those live streams where he does the Ask Me Anything, one of those. And I was notified by a subscriber of mine who's also subscribed to Vegan Gains and other vegan YouTubers. His name's Brian King, so shout out to Brian King, buddy. Thanks for giving me the heads up. He sent me an email, let me know. And we both logged in, or we both went onto YouTube and we both talked to Vegan Gains, or we tried to get in contact with Vegan Gains. Also got to give a shout out to Animal Farmer, because this person, I don't know who you are, but nonetheless, this person has donated money to Vegan Gains asking about me debating him multiple times now. And he's pretty much just blowing him off and blowing me off. So thanks, Animal Farm. I appreciate that. You didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. So shout out to you. Well, anyways, during that live stream, Animal Farmer donated some money and asked Vegan Gains again, when is he going to debate me? And he said this. Now, I will say this before I put this video. I started recording that live stream, or a portion of what he was going to say to me. I started recording it late. I didn't get the first half of what he said because he said a few things about me, but this is what he said.
There's more discussion on effective vegan activism. I have other debates that are already lined up, and those take priority. Discussion on effective vegan activism, it's just not something I'm particularly interested in, and since I have so many people asking for a debate on other topics that I actually care about, it's just going to take a backseat for probably the next week or two. But thanks, Animal Farmer, appreciate it.
So as you see, it looks like Vegan Gains doesn't want to debate me, and just to be fair, what he initially said before that, I wish I could go back and record that, or at least show you guys, but it was like 1 or 2 sentences essentially where Vegan Gains, where he said that he's not interested in debating me because, or he's not too interested in debating me because it's not really going to be a debate. I said it was going to be more of a conversation. That's not exactly what I said. What I said was that this is a subjective topic, and since it's a subjective topic, there's no scientific proof to say that one way is better than the other. Nonetheless, you saw what he said. He wants to just put this debate in the back burner, whatever, blah, 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 some bullshit like that. Now, this was back on May 9th, if I'm not mistaken. That's the date of that video that I have there, which has been over 2 weeks now. Still haven't heard shit from him. I've already emailed him once, and I emailed him once a while ago. I'm not the type to pester someone or be a pain in the ass to someone. Look, either he wants to do it or he doesn't want to do it. You see, but that's not the problem. The problem is that nothing has changed. Why all of a sudden does he not want to have this conversation or debate? The first time that he said he wanted to debate me, he said that, yeah, sure, he would debate me. He said this, actually. This is what he said.
Natural Hulkster has sent you a debate proposition email on a topic you have not yet discussed. Debate him and we are willing to wipe the slate clean, so to speak. Okay, well, I think that's a Matrix reference. I actually emailed Natural Hulkster back. I said if he has any disagreements on the topic of effective animal activism, then yeah, I'd be more than happy to debate him. So maybe that debate will be set up soon. I actually had a debate planned with a Penguin Zero fan like a day ago, but then she ended up blocking me for no fucking reason. So I'm assuming she just messaged me because she didn't believe me that I'd debate anybody, and then when I was like, okay, let's debate, she just blocked me, or she got cold feet or something. It's kind of weird. But yeah, if a Natural Hulkster wants to debate, I'd be more than happy to. Thanks for the donation, Animal Farmer.
So he said he would debate me. Yeah, he was like, yeah, cool. He just wanted to debate some Charlie fan or something like that, which he ended up doing, actually. He ended up debating 3 of his fans, and then he was going to end. I was under the impression that he would then debate me, or have a conversation, debate, whatever you want to call it, sure, with me. But instead, I've got fucking crickets over here. And like I said, nothing has changed from that first video that you saw where he said that he would debate me, to that second video that I showed you, that now he says he doesn't want to debate me. Nothing at all has changed. I haven't sent him another email saying some other crap, nothing. I haven't had a conversation with him. The guy hasn't even accepted my friend request on that freaking server shit, Discord, that crap. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. So he was interested initially, as he said, and then all of a sudden, weeks go by, he's not interested anymore for some awkward reason. What the fuck changed? What pisses me off about all this is that he is saying one thing and doing another thing. I love how Vegan Gains, Richard, he loves to call people hypocrites and do all this other shit and blame people and point the finger at everyone, these meat eaters and whatnot. But yet when it comes to himself, he never holds himself to the same standard. Take, for example, the issue with Patrick Baboumian and Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw called out Patrick Baboumian and told him to go, he challenged him essentially, saying that Patrick could go over to Brian's gym, to his own gym, that being Brian, and they could do any type of lift, anything at all, any at all. And Vegan Gains covered that. And Vegan Gains talked about it, and he said, oh yeah, that Brian challenged it. And then Patrick accepted the challenge, and he said he wanted to do a squat challenge with Brian, and then all of a sudden Brian decides to back out. Of course, Vegan Gains, like I said, made a video on that, pretty much calling out Brian Shaw and how all of a sudden now he's reneging and just backing out and whatnot. But yet, here's Vegan Gains doing exactly the same shit with me for some fucking odd-ass reason. Apparently, what seems to be more important is debating flat earthers and SJWs, or making videos about SJWs, or playing Modern Warfare and having a bunch of other live streams. This is what I don't understand. Dude, it's gonna be a live stream. You're gonna get paid. People are gonna donate money. I don't understand what's the fucking issue. I understand this is his livelihood and he depends on YouTube and all this other crap, so he's got a financial incentive to bring in people. Which, I'll say this right now, if he wants it to be extra dramatic and extra whatever the fuck, oh, believe me, it'll probably get there. Especially with his personality and the personality that I have. And look, I'm no one to tell another man on how to run their fucking YouTube channel, whatever the fuck, how they run their fucking life. I can give 2 fucks. I'm just saying, be a man of your fucking word and own what you say, and don't be a little bitch about it. He said he was gonna debate me, and then he decides not to want to debate me out of the blue for no fucking reason. Can't even get a fucking email out of the guy or nothing. Nothing. Just bullshit. The thing that pisses me off is that it makes me look like a fucking jerk off, because I made a video all excited thinking I'm gonna debate this fucking guy or talk to this guy, whatever the fuck, and I get fucking crickets. Whatever, man. Let's get another setting. This fucking bench press is getting brutal. Whatever. I'm seriously wondering if Richard is just trying to piss everyone off. Vegans, meat eaters, just the whole planet. Is this guy just trying to piss everyone off? Because he's doing a really good job of pissing me off. Or maybe he's just trying to convince everyone that he is, in fact, the asshole that he wants everyone to think he is. Maybe that's it. Fuck it, let's go down that road of speculation. I remember a time when Vegan Gains made a video in regards to an Athlean X video about some shoulder lateral raise. I don't remember what it was. He had like a beef with it, or not a beef. He was critiquing Athlean X in regards to this shoulder lateral raise exercise. And apparently he misinterpreted what Jeff Cavalier from Athlean X was saying. And because he made such a video and he came off as a fucking idiot in regards to that topic, Pure Bullfit made a response video and pretty much made him look like a fucking dumbass. And then Vegan Gains' response was like a 1 hour and 49 minute fucking response video or some shit, some fucking live stream, some bullshit, rather than just having a debate with Pure Bullfit on the topic. But when he was provoked, or at least approached with the idea of a debate over the concept of that video or that topic of building deltoid strength and size, he bitched out, he backed out. Instead, he wanted to talk to Pure Bullfit about veganism or debate him on veganism, which, why in the fuck would Kevin from Pure Bullfit talk to Richard, Vegan Gains, about veganism? Why in the fuck would he talk to Richard? Kevin, by the way, from Pure Bullfit, can't stand the fucking Richard. I actually made a video and response to Kevin in regards to not the actual fucking deltoid fucking video in regards to Athlean X, but about veganism, because he made a disclaimer in his video, and I simply just asked him, hey dude, why aren't you vegan, and have you thought about it? And being the man that Pure Bullfit is, Kevin, he responded, and he saw the videos and everything, and he was very respectful. You see, because that's a man. That's what a man does. He's not this little fucking boy on fucking YouTube who's got fucking daddy issues, fucking yelling and ranting on fucking YouTube, trying to like express this fucking anger on the world because it was put on him when he was a fucking child. And I feel bad for Richard, because obviously the guy's got some fucking psychological issues. Apparently he was verbally abused. I don't know if he was physically abused in his life, but that kid's got some serious issues. I think he's openly admitted to being a sociopath.
Well, yeah, so a lot of people are saying, you know, like Richard is a psychopath, Richard is a sociopath, and I mean, honestly, a lot of the things that you say on the show really do seem to point to perhaps being a sociopath. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I've admitted to being a sociopath before in at least one of my videos, and in the comment section, I've admitted to it. On the Vegan Revolution podcast, I've even said I'm a sociopath. Yeah, I just don't really feel any kind of empathy for human beings.
I'm not trying to poison the well here or whatever fucking logical fallacy fuckface would want to bring up. As you can see, I'm getting kind of riled up myself in regards to this shit. I just get angry when someone says one thing and then does another thing. It's just not my taste, man. It's one thing if you forget I understand, but nonetheless, this kind of shit is really fucked up, especially when people are giving him money and are requesting this and he's not following through with it. And he can't even fucking send me a quick message. Dude, I would even understand if he said, hey bro, or if he just said something like, I'm not gonna debate you, fuck off. Okay, fine. At least I got a fucking answer. If he did do such a thing, I think it would be an appropriate time to at least say why you don't want to fucking debate. Why wouldn't that be the case? Even though this is a subjective topic, you can't really prove one way is better than the other, but what we can prove is how badly he fucked up the talk or whatever the fuck that mess was with Penguin Zero, and that's really what I wanted to talk to him about, because I think he blew a prime opportunity to help this guy go vegan, and he fucked it up. Imagine if this guy with close to 5 million subscribers, or maybe he has over 5 million subscribers, I'm not sure, to actually go vegan, or at least have some open dialogue to help influence this guy go vegan. Imagine the impact it would have had with his life, the people around him, and all the people who follow him on social media. That was pretty much gonna be the debate, pretty much. Now, there's no way to prove that because we don't have time machines, and we can't go back in time and then try different ways of seeing if a more aggressive approach would have done well towards a less aggressive approach. Look, I'm not against being aggressive or being less aggressive in certain times. I think the issue with Penguin Zero or Vegan Gains Penguin Zero, I think he should have been a bit less aggressive, even though Penguin Zero was throwing all these ad hominem attacks and poisoning the well and doing all that shit. Whatever. The point is that Vegan Gains actually played that game rather than focusing on veganism, focusing on the actual topic of veganism. Instead, he wanted to address all the fallacies that Penguin Zero brought up and all that shit. Well, yeah, of course he's gonna bring up fallacies and he's gonna bring up his past and all that shit because he's a fucking dick. And what's really silly to me is that he gets upset when people bring up shit about his past or talk shit about what he's done before, whatever the case may be, which makes no sense. Why would he get upset about something that he did in the past, which he intentionally did? Either because he really feels it, or maybe it was just a fuck up. But nonetheless, it's out there. Why doesn't he just be a fucking man and own it? Instead, he'll make a fucking Twitter post like this. He talks about cancel culture, yet he's very quick to cancel anyone else out as well too. I mean, the guy is that not a hypocrite in itself? Like I said, I really think that this guy, his job, what he is meant to do on planet Earth is just piss everyone off. That's what he wants to do. As of right now, I don't think it's gonna happen. This guy doesn't want to debate, have a discussion, conversation, whatever the fuck he wants to call it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen because he doesn't keep his word. He's more interested in doing other shit. And that's fine. He has a right to do so. But we know, at least we all know now, what type of person he is. He's a person who doesn't keep his word. Now, I'd also like to add, he seems to be a person that doesn't want to have a debate where he knows he has a possibility of losing. Again, even though there isn't really a way of determining of losing this debate. But I mean, we can at least use the pure bullshit example where he knew he was on the losing side of that debate. Instead, he decided to make that fucking stupid long ass 1 hour and 49-minute video live stream bullshit, trying to debunk what pure bullshit said instead of having the debate. He didn't do it because he knows he would have been proven wrong. And look, if there are any Vegan Gains fans who are watching this is nothing against you. This is against Richard himself. I don't like that guy, man. And I can see why a lot of people don't like the guy. He's a smart guy. I mean, he knows this. He's talented with his YouTube videos and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't like him, man. I can't appreciate a man who doesn't keep his word and just doesn't follow through with what he says. And then also gets upset when people bring up his past, even though he intentionally made those videos so he can whore himself out to get more views and more subscribers so that people can talk about it and make this whole big deal so that he can make YouTube his life rather than go outside and get a fucking job or actually do something. But that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong about that. So that's it for now. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment sections down below. As you know, I love to engage with all of you. Please know that I appreciate every single one of you. You guys know who I am. I'm The Natural. I want to thank you for watching. And please stay tuned for the next one.